Your live interactive coverage with CBS Austin News begins now.
Hello, good morning. Thanks for joining us on this live stream. I'm CBS Austin anchor Allison Miller.
And I'm John Carlos Estrada. So happy to have you guys with us. Can you hear me? Just making sure.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Well, today we're talking with Ballet Austin about their latest performance set to begin tomorrow. It's called TRIAD, the Three Bold Dances.
Yeah, this is very exciting because all three of them are very different. Joining us to chat about it with our chats with Alli and JC, we have Artistic Director of Ballet Austin, Stephen Mills, and special celebrity guest, drag performer Ritzy Bits. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
So, Stephen, tell us, just give us a little who you are.
Yeah, I'm the artistic director of Ballet Austin. I am a choreographer, and I have put these works together, curated them in a way, and then made one of the dances that the audience will see tomorrow night.
And Ritzy?
Hi, I am the entertainment director of Oil Can Harry's and the once-in-a-lifetime drag sensation, Ritzy Bits.
Fantastic. So happy to be talking to both of you this morning. What can we expect from the TRIAD, which starts tomorrow?
There are three dances, and one is more diverse than the other. And so the program starts with one of the great classics of American ballet called Concerto Barocco, made by a choreographer named George Valentine. It was created in the 1940s. It is as modern a dance and fresh a dance as you would ever see. The music is Bach, and it will be played live by the Austin Symphony Orchestra. And then we have a work by Amy Seiwert, who's a San Francisco-based choreographer, called Renaissance. And it uses Eastern European a cappella music by a female vocal group called Kitka. It represents one of the largest women's movements in India. And so it's a very powerful and beautiful work. And then the final work on the program is brand new. It's for all the gentlemen in the company. It's called Bubblegum. It is the Ballet Austin version of Barbie in some way. The curtain goes up and it's just pink from head to toe. And Ritzy is one of the major performers of that work.
Yes, I'm so excited to talk to Ritzy about this. But before we do that, Stephen, this is the one that you choreographed.
Yeah, I did. And this dance is called Bubblegum, and it has, various music by Pentatonics and Kylie Minogue, and it even has some Vivaldi. And it's sort of a very bizarre kind of burlesque show.
Ritzy, how does this translate from the drag style that you perform at Oil Can Harry's every weekend? And did you have to dust off your pointe shoes for this?
Well, the pointe shoes, as you've seen, come out regularly at my show. No, they don't. They don't. I am so excited because this is a beautiful intersection of the art of drag and ballet. When you go to a drag show, you get this overwhelming sense of freedom and exhilaration. And when I got to sneak a peek at Bubblegum, I was like, just transported to another realm. It is so beautiful, so wonderful, and it is an immaculate way to describe the gay experience. And I'm very grateful to be a part of it. Thank you for having me, Stephen. And it's very different from what we do at Oil Can Harry's because the dancing is a lot better.
A little more rehearsal, right? Just a little more.
Just one or two, like a dress rehearsal, an invited dress rehearsal, all the things. And it is really wonderful because when you are taking something that is traditionally done in clubs and allowing it to be seen on a greater platform, you're elevating the art of drag and taking it to another place where people are able to see it and have it be more tangible. The people that are coming may not find themselves at a gay bar for a drag show, and now they might, and they may explore and experience the incredible drag that Austin has to offer. There's so much out there.
And I think,
I'm
sorry,
go ahead, Stephen.
I think that just to add on to that, I think the most important part is that you can find art in lots of places, and drag is just performance. It is just a personal expression done through performance, and it's beautiful. And I think it works really well with this dance.
I think it's fun because this is something new for you, Stephen, and for you, Ritzy. Stephen, we can start with you, but how was it? I mean, working with Ritzy and kind of going outside of your comfort zone.
Well, I think that it's not really outside of my comfort zone. I mean, I've lived in the gay community my entire life, so being around the culture is just normal. But we've been in this really intense conversation about this as a country, and I just had enough of it. And I just thought, let's just bring this into a concert situation and let's see how much fun it can be. And it is super fun. Ritzy brings so much joy into the piece. And so I think people are going to love seeing it.
We're watching some of the rehearsal video there. Ritzy, what can you tell us about, some of the rehearsal that you had to do for this?
Well, I'm doing the most intense choreography out of everybody. So I've actually been working on this privately for the past 3 years. I didn't want to expose that secret to the world, but since we're here now live, I figured I might as well. No, I got to see the dance and it immediately inspired me. I don't want to give too much away, but it's a very intimate and very special performance. And the dancers are some of the most beautiful performers I have ever gotten the pleasure of working with. So I'm just there to do my thing, sparkle, shine, and dazzle in the background. And yeah, it was great. And also all of the dancers, it's very funny because you rehearse with drag queens. We're very loud. We're all taking up space in the room. All of the dancers are, you look beautiful. And it is just remarkable. I love the experience, and everyone has been so wonderful.
Good.
Has it
Stephen,
inspired you to take a ballet class, Ritzy, maybe?
Oh yeah, I actually forgot to be on my Beyonce level nonsense when we were talking about this. I would like to be taking ballet classes. I'll be there every day, Stephen.
You're welcome.
Stephen, I was doing some research on the performance and the program that you're putting together. I think you said it came from the COVID era, right? This idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, during COVID, we all had a lot of time to think and worry and stress, and looking for ways to be nostalgic, and so when I was 19, 20, I was dancing in New York, and at that time, the Vogue scene was very big in clubs, and so it just took me back to that time, and I was sort of consuming all that music over again, and with Sylvester and Madonna and like craziness. And I hit upon this Kylie Minogue song that I just hit on repeat all the way through my run, my 3-mile run a day. And the dance just sort of came from there as a way to celebrate just life and fun and those sort of things.
Stephen, for people that don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when you go to the show this weekend, you get to see all 3. You're not just picking one of the 3 shows, which is kind of fun. So you're kind of taken through this journey of 3 completely different experiences.
I mean, well, dance, just like life, is diverse. And when they come to see, when you go to see the Nutcracker or one of those types of ballets, you're seeing one kind of ballet. But when you come to this performance this weekend, which I hope everyone will, you're going to see the diversity that dance is, from very classical to very modern and very draggy, all rolled into one thing. So if you've ever wondered what a dance performance might be, this would be a good one to see because there's so many different types of things to see. I think there's going to be something for everybody.
Ritzy, what is your hope? People that do come to watch, what is the takeaway you hope they take from this performance?
touching on the fact that all of the dances are so very different, but carry some of the same dancers throughout, you get to see the same human body express so much, and it unlocks what we are all capable of within ourselves. We can do whatever we want to do. Nothing is held from us if we just let ourselves be free. And that's what I get from the dances. And I really need people to understand that this is a beautiful, transformative experience. You will leave this feeling so exhilarated and ready to take on life and having experienced something beautiful. Like, come every single day, honestly.
That was well put.
Well, it's a very touching thing to be a part of. Drag shows are fun, vibrant. They're meant to get you out of your everyday grind, and incorporating that with the beauty of ballet, it really is just, there's nothing else on the world in the world like it.
And
Go
Allison,
ahead.
dancer, so we might have to press you into service at the dance. So we'll put a pink pen in your hand, and you can work.
Yeah, before this, Ritzy and I were talking about her wigs. So yeah, I'd rock one of those cool wigs.
I just want to say I met Ritzy like right around the pandemic, and I'm just so proud of everything that you've done with the Austin community. I know you came from New York City, but we're just so happy to have you here in Austin. You've transformed drag at Oil Can Harry's, and I'm so happy that you're collaborating with the Austin Ballet now, because it just speaks to your ability to perform and to capture people's attention.
Oh, thank you. It's so early in the morning, I could actually cry. That was very sweet. Thank you. It's been a blessing because they're starting doing just performing in New York City. It's a tough city, and they really, it's true. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. I had a great time in New York, and coming to Austin and experiencing just the acceptance of the audiences, the love of the audiences, and the joy that they feel when they come and experience what we're doing. And also, just last night at the bar, we had such an array of different types of entertainment, and people appreciated every single one of them. Other cities, it's not like that, and I'm just very grateful to the people of Austin for keeping it weird and allowing us to have our fun and extravagant time. Oh, we're going through my Instagram now. I'm so glad it's curated. But yeah, it's just, this is a magical, incredible city, and I'm very grateful to be a part of it.
Well, I think this is just really cool what you guys are doing. I think it's going to bring audiences from two different worlds potentially together. JC and I obviously love both of these worlds, but I think you're going to introduce people to something new either way. So it's really cool. Before we let you guys go, we'll start with you, Steven. Do you want to talk about kind of what else is coming up this year for you? And then Ritzy, you can talk about what you have planned for 2024 as well.
Okay, well, after TRIAD, we are doing a world premiere, which is called Poe Madness, which takes the stories of Edgar Allan Poe and intertwines them with his personal story, which was very tragic in many ways. One of the great American writers of all time. So that's made by the Butler New Choreography Endowment Fund, which has it. It's going to be a large production, music by Graham Reynolds, a new score by Graham Reynolds. And then we close our season with The Sleeping Beauty, which is one of the most beautiful classical ballets ever made. So that's our season.
I love it. Ritzy, what do you got?
I just have some incredible shows coming up at Oil Can Harry's with our RuPaul's Drag Race season 16 lineup. And a little birdie told me I'm allegedly releasing some new music this year. So it's a very exciting year.
Yeah. We'll have to check Spotify and Apple Music and all the places that we stream music. So, well, thank you so much for joining us, both of you.
Thank you for having me.
Morning, Ritzy. So good.
No.
And by the way, JC, for people that are thinking about maybe going to this weekend, I love that it's like 20 minutes each. Each dance is 20 minutes. You get a little taste of each one. So if you're hesitant to, maybe you've never gone to the ballet before, you've never gone to a drag show before, this is a great way to kind of get like a little feel for it. And there's still tickets available. They start at $15. I mean, come on, that's a great date night. Can't go. And the Austin Symphony is the live accompaniment for the first one. So you get live music, you get good music, good dancing, and all of Ritzy and her fabulousness.
This ticket,
Thank you.
Yes, that's right. We have the link as well on all this. So, but thank you so much for joining us. Tickets are available. It starts tomorrow, goes through the weekend. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys at 4:30 tomorrow morning, right, Allison?
I guess. Bye.
Thank you.